What is up, Skyforge enthusiasts? And now we're doing Port Naori. Now let's see, the challenges are healing orbs, so that would be collect 20 healing orbs, and dashes, that will probably be dash 20 times. And there you have it, 20 orbs and 20 dashes. This challenge is actually not that difficult. I find the most, quote, difficult challenge to be the orbs of mastery so far, simply because I can't be bothered to look for them. And that is just laziness on my part. Now, the last time I got healing orbs, I spent time on the first boss just doing whatever I could to get 20 orbs, thinking it would take me a while. It actually took me pretty fast. And I don't about the dashes though. Technically, there's only two reasons so far to dash. And that would be to get out of an AoE, or to get out of someone's melee range. Or actually 3 reasons, because this guy actually has a move. Oh wait, nope, it's targeted, take that back. Because the dash does not give you invisibility frames. So something akin to, say, you play MMOs such as Secret World, for example. That the dodge is it's a one roll on a really long cooldown, and it does not have invisibility frames. So I would say that simply just to make a simple comparison, when it's not really like that at all. It's actually much better in this game. But still, those are the only reasons to dodge, is to get out of AoE or to get out of someone's melee range. But if you play like me and simply love to dodge all the time for no reason, like that doesn't help me at all. But I play Dark Souls a lot, and Dark Souls 2, and it's just a habit. Something comes at you, someone shoots magic at you, someone starts to do an attack with you, I dodge. Simple as that. It's a hard habit to break. Here we have the first boss, Ferocious Happo. I will talk more about him as we go in. This isn't a guide, just live commentary. As you see, he drops orbs right off the back, so he'll come at you and he'll have like a speed buff. Now he puts that on and he has a speed debuff, but needless to say, he gets a buff to his attack. I like to let him hit me actually, rather than doing what I just say and dodge away from the melee, simply because it's easier to get the orbs when the healing orb challenges up. That is a straightforward, very easy to dodge. As soon as you see the water boil up around him, just don't be in front of him, and that's all there is to it. Let's see if he does it again so I can show you. See, like that, and it just goes right in front of him. Very easy to dodge. I didn't even dodge out of it, if you notice that. I just walked out of it, so that's how simple it is. This boss, like all the bosses I've seen, except for the last boss in Factory 501, have 10 health bar. That's just how the bosses seem to be. We will see if they change that once I get into a higher area. From what I heard from a friend of mine, that these instances, that technically I haven't reached my first open world area, and that these are technically tutorial instances. So that's a bit interesting, because I haven't done all the instances. I haven't gotten to where my friends would call the first open world in this game. And I'm really interested to see that, because these are like smaller instances, like dungeon instances, as I mentioned. In the game they're called squad instances. And but I have seen the quote bigger instances, especially isolate digs. That's a really big instance. It wasn't what I would call an open world instance. So, and I thought at the time, it's like, oh, is this one of the large instances? Wow, this is actually really fun. Really big area, actually really fun to run around and do all the missions for it, but not open world, not massive explorative mode. But it seems I would be able to get my kicks when I get further into the game, which I haven't done because I've just been doing these because I really love instances. In any game, I would just go back and redo instances because I really love fighting the bosses and figuring out the mechanics on them. which actually comes when the next box that comes up will be interesting actually, because this will be my third or fourth time doing this, I think, but actually a couple of times I didn't have been with in a group, so I have actually got a chance to really fully figure out the second boss on this in this instance. There seems to be a few ways to fight him, but the last way I fought him seemed to be the easiest. As you saw, I just did an AoE attack because I am lazy and did not want to press 1 or 3. And you see, I'm taking a bit more damage from these guys, but I just don't want to waste my time. I mean, it's not really a waste of time to shield, it's just I get impatient after I shield, with my 2 at least, and I am unable to attack afterwards for a few seconds because of that long global cooldown. Sorry if I got quiet there for a bit, I seem to have lost my voice. Well, in the process of losing my voice. But it'll be fine. I will be using my shield on this next boss, because it'd be quite embarrassing to die to it. I don't actually need to kill this person, but for completion's sake, I will. Not to mention for collecting healing orbs' sake, which I guess would still be completion's sake. Let's just start spamming some dodge, because I noticed I don't have 20 dodges yet. So as you can see, they're not actually true challenges. At least some of them aren't true challenges. I rather like getting the die a minimum amount, and it's usually you can only die 3 times to get that challenge. And I really haven't died in the instance yet with Dex. Well, that's a lie. I have died. I died like right away in Factory 501 because after I killed one of those bomb guys and they exploded on me. The occult bomber, I think they're called, Aculat bombers. I died like an idiot. And in Oki Island on the last boss, which I will be going over Oki Island in the next video. I actually really like Oki Island. I really like the last boss too because of an interesting mechanic. That interesting mechanic that killed me, and I'll go over that later. This is 2 bosses. Before I go into this is 2 bosses. This is Lourdes the Stormclawed, and I forget her exact name, but I believe it's Naiad the Temptress is in that cargo. She likes to come out and shield him. Now, 2 times there with the group, they just wanted to burn through him first and then kill her. I like to attack her because when you attack her, I think every time you get rid of a health of a bar of her health, we will see right now, she disappears in the cargo and no longer shield, as far as I know. As far as I've seen. So we will see how it goes. I will be doing that route. So yeah, after a bar of his health, she appears, Naiad Temptress, not Naiad that Temptress. So now I just focus on her, shield up a bit. Focus on her. I have my pommel, which makes my AoE shield for the next 3 seconds, as it is 6 seconds. It's called Halo. My pommel makes it. See, she goes away. He stops getting the shield. So yeah, let's go to the shield. Anyways, my pommel makes my Halo shield me 70% rather than 50, which is nice. It's funny. My aerial heal is a lot stronger than my single target heal. She should be coming out soon. It seems to be. Oh, there she is. A little bit of bug there. She appears before she actually comes out. So, see, she's just gonna keep spamming AoEs, and he's gonna be shielded while she's up. So I'm just gonna attack her, get rid of her 1 health bar, and then go back to the other boss. I don't know if it's faster this way. I just think it's more efficient to attack whoever is not shielded and who happens to be shielding the other boss, and then when she runs away, attack the unshielded boss. It just seems like simple game mechanics to me, and that is what I follow. As soon as she comes out, he's shielded, so I go back to her. As you can see, you don't actually need to F target, because that is the targeting default, is F. I could, and then I would just shoot past him, and I wouldn't have to use my mouse like that, but really, it's quite simple to not have to use it. That moment I stopped attacking, that was just me shielding, so there was a global cooldown. As you can see, full HP status. It's really easy to stay alive as a LightBinder with your shield, especially with my pommel that gives me 70%. I haven't actually used it that much because of the amount of HP they've been giving me. At this point, I'm just gonna finish him off and use my pulsating flame to. Well, I wanted to attack them both. Oh, it does attack them both. Wow, that's interesting. Even though that's a really screwy animation, I need to report that bug. I'll do it after this, so as not to waste the waste time on the video, I should say. I really wish I could dislocate my mouse. Oh, you see, that was me dying like an idiot because instead of paying attention and dodging those AoEs, instead I just stood there and attacked. You cannot just spam your attacks in these bosses. And I got too held up on talking and just stopped actually paying attention to fighting. So let's do this boss again. But now you can, without all the commentary, without all the description of what they're doing, you actually notice what's going on. So go in, just go off with my 3, and just start spamming ones. Build my resources, get a 2 up, can't attack, now I can. And spam my ones. There we go, and I go to this boss. I lost my train of thought of what I was saying before I died, so I apologize. I'll probably go back and look at the video later and be like, oh yeah, that's what I was talking about. But that is not what I'm going to do right now. I'll probably regain it eventually. I believe I was talking about my shielding, and I think I was saying that it's quite easy to stay alive when you shield. Oh, I was just simply stating about the bug report, I believe. Yeah, that's what it was. Okay, or not. Who knows? It's not important. I'll stop thinking about it. As you see, this guy gets speed buffs in the works from her. Why am I attacking him? Whoops. I thought now she's in. Okay, there we go. I actually don't mind because she doesn't really attack. She does do an AoE at times when she first goes in, it seems, but she's not really attacking. Oh, that's what I was talking about. I really wish I could dislocate my mouse because I would love to hover over these buffs on the enemies and know what they're called. That's one thing that I like about Secret World is when I make a dungeon guide, if I didn't know what something was called or what they were doing, like if they buffed themselves, I could hover my mouse over their buffs and see what it did, right? Get the exact name. I really like to get the exact name and exactly what it does. That's obviously a speed buff for 36%, but what's the exact name? What is the proper term for it? That's the thing. Okay, you see, oh, I actually don't think that hit me. So as seeing as I've been going about Ron, so when he starts that charge up attack, just simply get out of the way. Actually, I should just keep attacking him. I will shield so I can stand and take the AoE while I do this. And no bug that time. I lost my shield, so now I should move because I start taking massive damage. As you see, even when he's at little health, it still takes a lot to kill him because she is shielding him. So it's just better to get her out of the way. Unless you have a couple more hits on him, just keep going her, because now here we go. I wonder if she actually heals him now that I think about it. You guys will have to see for yourself and comment below and see if she heals him. I did not pay attention. I will have to look up the video and actually mention it in the description. Here we go. And now I will pay attention and shield properly. Use both my shields. So I don't have a true 100% shield right now. But right now, unless I have a buff on it, which I don't believe I do, none of my weapons is buffing my number 2. Forget what it's called, unfortunately. Should have looked that up. It gives me a 12.5% shield at this point. And plus my halo the 70% shield. Oh shit. So that's only a 92.5%. Not a true 100%, but damn near good enough. I really like this pommel. You saw me jump like an idiot because I saw loot and I was like, loot, I want it, I am going to get it. It does not work like that. Oh, you cannot finish these people off, I don't think. So I'm just going, oh yeah, you can. There we go. Now I can do my charge this on there. I usually do this. I usually use a charge 2 or a number 3. A charge left mouse button or a number 3 when I have Mercy Spark. That's what I get whenever I finish off an enemy with my E, because they do more ticks per damage per your thing. So rather than pressing a 1, or of course I could just do it like this and get more AoE damage, but you know, they were almost dead anyway, so it didn't really matter at that point. But your number 3 does 3 ticks of damage. Your number 1, I actually haven't counted how many ticks of damage it does, but obviously it does as much ticks as the charging bar does, as you see on the charging bar, and as much resources as you have. So let's count it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 ticks of damage before you before the charge bar is done. Huh, no, there we go. Now this would be a great opportunity to let's line them up and do Mercy Spark. Doing that little lineup does not get rid of your Mercy Spark, so you can do that to line them up and use your pulsating flame. That vortex, by the way, is called Quasar. I actually remember that one because I like that name, Quasar. It just basically does a little bit damage vortex and slows them. But as you saw, it was great for lining them up for a Mercy Spark pulsating flame. Okay, this boss, another 10. If you're doing Orb Mastery, there'll be an Orb Mastery up there. I'm not doing Orb Mastery, so I hopefully don't care. I will not be going over Orb Mastery because I haven't even found all the Orb Mastery in this place, and I actually looked, and I feel kind of inept and embarrassed by that. But maybe I will do that in future videos if it's something that's wanted. But really, like I said, at this point in time in these little tutorial instances, as they're called, as they were referred to, I should say, I want to get her shield down before I use my Mercy Spark on her. Actually, I should be using a Mercy Spark to get rid of the shield. There we go, that's the intelligence coming out. And then just grab another. There, and just use a 3 on her. That damage. We will now see, I will actually test it out in this video, separate from my training video, whether or not it actually is more damage to do the other 2 things rather than just do, I forget what it's called. I think it's Sparks of Anger. I believe my number 1 is called Sparks of Anger. My number 3 is called Starstorm. I'm remembering that now. My C that you never see, which is actually a pushback, is called, don't remember, Firestorm, I believe. So do that, get rid of that shield. That does a decent amount of damage actually. Is there another? Yeah, there's another. So let's get you. There's 2 more. Oh, damn, that was dumb. Okay. I'm worried too much on the semantics. I actually would have been doing more damage if I wasn't so focused on getting this Mercy Spark. So, but I want to test it. Boom. Did I fuck it up? Did I not get the Mercy Spark on that? It didn't seem like I had the Mercy Spark. Maybe I did. Damn it, I kind of fucked that comparison up. But we'll have to see again. When summoned next, she'll summon one of those naiads. Plus the 2 little guys. So yeah, there's a naiad. Rough sea naiad. Oh, that died way too fast. Is there 2 more? Yes, there's 2 more. Oh shit, what am I doing? Fuck. Let's just get rid of the shield. And then I'll... Yeah, that Sparks of Anger does a lot of damage. Okay, hey bud. I need your E. I need to finish you off. So that, and now do a whack. That is a decent amount of damage. That's actually around the same damage, I would think. She should already be dead, to be honest, but I'm so focused on the schematics of this that I'm not even doing... Oh wow, killed them too fast. Yeah, so now, I'm sorry. I will just kill her off. And shield again, because I have lost my health. Shield, and do Halo right when my number 2 shield disappears. I will just now be spamming my AoE when and if she spawns anything. 2 seconds, use my shield again. I actually should be going up closer to get that extra damage from when my shield breaks. There we go. That shield break. There we go. Yep, sorry, that was a very long-winded instance and a waste of time on your guys' part for dying and for me wasting time on the last boss. Should have done that on my own time, but oh well. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you next time. Bye!